Congratulations on completing the task. I heard you all made it with plenty of time to spare. And one group had like an hour to spare or something, so that was very good and well commended. So seeing as how you all made it, then that means it doesn't matter what they voted for the dollar amounts,
Really?
you'll get the total amount.
Yes!
So here's the
Zero.
chart that they filled out.
Yep.
Winners here, what they wagered here, the group number that you went out in. Okay. Whether you success looks like you're all succeeded. And this is how much money we're adding to the pot. Okay. So you're adding a total of $90 to the pot.
I knew they were going to pick zero.
We didn't think you'd wear the costume.
$90 to the pot, and that gives you a grand total of the pot of $125. So well done. Pretty good for our first day.
So it was not as surprise to me in the end when I found out that they had not put any points for me. However, Dan said, oh, it's because you're a girl, and so that's why he picked Nicole and myself, but he still picked Josh as well, so I think that may have had something to do with it. He was thinking maybe that Josh or myself would come out as the mole and actually try to sabotage this, so he didn't want to get stuck with negative points. So.
Okay, so at this point we're going to go to our next destination where we'll have dinner. And after dinner we're going to take our first quiz and our first execution. Okay? There was one twist to this, and Doris and Dan, you want to tell them?
Yeah. So Doris and I were. You want to join me? Sure. Doris and I were in the back bedroom with a live feed video camera, watching all of you guys come in, and we got to study all of your reactions and stuff to the challenge and the costumes. We couldn't hear you, but we could see you. And I'll tell you, it was totally awesome to see Nicole going.
Yeah, we thought you were going, no,
We thought she was not going to do it, and I was like, yeah, I knew we should have picked Zero first. She's not going to wear the costume.
I just didn't want, I was skeptical of what he was pulling out of that.
Yes, and then we found out that you didn't like Halloween costumes and were apprehensive about it. But when we saw, so we were trying to determine, how we had done, and we saw you guys all costume up and head out, and we went, everybody's left with the costumes, what's going to happen?
So, with that said, we thought that we were going to be able to kick back and
Drink
have
a couple of beer
and
have a nap.
But after you guys left, after the third team left, Andrew made an offer to us that if we decided to also do it, that we could win immunity for tonight.
With less time than all of you.
So that being, they're exempt from the execution tonight. No matter what they score on the quiz, they will not be able to be executed from the quiz. No money was ever at stake for them. They did it only for the execution. Okay?
Yeah.
So Doris and Dan will not be executed tonight, which means that one of the 9 of you remaining will be gone at the end.
Only one?
Only one person.
The person who scores lowest on tonight's quiz, which will happen after dinner, which will happen after we get into the cars.
Oh, thank God we don't have to.
Okay. So at this point, if you want to take off your costumes, you're welcome to.
Hey, I take it underneath.
You might want to get your shoes.
Stupid flipper. I don't even care.